Boundless love, loving from a distance. Boundless love is about freedom, understanding and respect, so that love can thrive despite adversity. Love is a feeling we experience towards another person, with whom we wish all the best in life and with whom we are deeply connected. However, there is a harsh truth to this: loving someone does not mean you will get the same in return. This love may not be reciprocated. That can make boundless love difficult. And even when that is the case, there are many obstacles that can affect the relationship and deteriorate it, especially if its foundations are not solid enough. If the commitment is not based on security, it is likely to break down. That being said, one of the toughest and most complex challenges in love is distance. Boundless love is needed here. Distance always seems difficult. Drifting away from someone you love is a challenge that we all face at some point. However, we are sure that boundless love does indeed exist. However, it requires effort. It is by no means easy to achieve. It requires awareness, hard work, and emotional control. Below we explain what boundless love consists of, how to maintain it, and all about its benefits. What is boundless love? Boundless love is the kind of love that makes it possible to break down walls, overcome difficulties, and move forward as a team. It is a healthy and intelligent love. It allows all parties involved to grow individually and get beyond the distance. We can understand this type of love in two different ways. As something literal, referring to a love that remains despite the fact that the person you love is somewhere else, or as a mature love that is able to face the difficulties that arise. Thus, boundless love consists in learning to cope with what we cannot control. In addition, it involves doing everything we can so that the obstacles along the way do not prevent us from loving the other person. For example, even if we want to be close to someone, sometimes it's just not possible. But that doesn't mean love can't get stronger. This is how boundless love is maintained. While it is true that boundless love is not easy, there are some strategies that can make this situation more bearable. Let's look at what they are. Self-knowledge. Knowing yourself is important to get an idea of how you will act in difficult situations. Thus, in order to maintain boundless love, it is important to be aware of where you are and how you behave. Patience. It refers to tolerating adversity with strength, without letting yourself get carried away by impulses, and to understanding that there are situations where time heals all wounds. Learn to be independent. And the kind of love that leads to addiction is completely toxic. In order not to need the other person, it is important that you have time for yourself. Independence is essential, whether your partner lives in the same city as you or thousands of miles away. Make your own decisions. This is about being responsible for what you think, feel, and do. Don't be afraid to accept your decisions and their possible consequences. Creativity. If distance gets in the way, why not think of something that can help you get closer to each other? The options are endless. Just pick something you're comfortable with. Express your feelings and thoughts. Sometimes we shut ourselves up and don't show what we feel or think. But boundless love implies the opposite. However, you do not need to express yourself verbally 24 divided by, as there are other options. For example, dancing, exercise, and painting are activities that are closely related to the world of feelings. Now there is something important to remember. Boundless love also has limits. Distance can keep you apart, but that doesn't mean you can hurt each other. Respect is everything. That being said, always be careful not to hurt the other person or yourself. Plus, to love someone like this, you have to love yourself first. Only by accepting yourself will you be able to establish healthy relationships with other people. To do this, learn to be in harmony with the other person through assertive communication. The benefits of boundless love. Let's look at some of the great benefits of this kind of love. You learn to manage your thoughts and emotions better. It becomes easier to control your actions. You can take better care of yourself. You take responsibility for your decisions. It improves self-awareness. You achieve greater harmony. It increases tolerance. It increases respect. It improves self-confidence. As psychologist Walter Riso says, love is for the brave. It is a flower that we must catch on the edge of a cliff. Therefore, do not let it become toxic. Let boundless love enable you to discover another way of loving, one where you get closer to yourself as well as others. Of course, you have to have the courage to get it and the stamina to keep it as it needs to be looked after. Boundless love is about looking beyond the distance and being selfless. Therefore, we must be in harmony with ourselves and the people we love. This kind of love is very much associated with responsibility, love, harmony and understanding. Let's appreciate it the right way. If you have the ability to love yourself first. Charles Bukowski.